Thanks for listening to the Woodward Podcast Network. Check out more shows by searching for us on Spreaker or wherever you catch your podcasts. The Woodward Podcast Network with Krupka Dental Associates.
This is Dr. John Krupka with Krupka Dental. Orthodontics is more than creating a beautiful smile. We provide ortho and airway evaluations which can reveal developmental and behavioral issues. Orthodontic treatment is now faster, more comfortable, and effective than ever before. Visit KrupkaDental.com.
Here's the latest from the WHBY Omni Glass and Paint News Center.
Good morning. It's 5:04, clear in 46. I'm Carol Patrizzi. The Appleton School District says it is not teaching critical race theory. Questions have been raised about a program called Culturally and Linguistically Responsive Education Practices that's been adopted by the district. Assistant Superintendent Steve Harrison says critical race theory is a way of looking at systems, while CLR is a way at looking at teaching unique to all cultures.
CLR is a validation and affirmation of students' home culture and home language, but for the purpose for building and bridging the student to success within the culture of academics and mainstream society. It's anthropologically based. It's not race-based.
CLR did not come before the Appleton School Board for any approval before its adoption by the district, so Harrison provided background on the program last night. A proposed redistricting map is in place for the city of Appleton. The Common Council's redistricting committee selects the first of 3 options presented to them this week. Council President Matthew Reed likes how option A makes the fewest changes to current aldermanic districts.
I'm not a big advocate of change for change's sake, and I'm looking at option A here. The district lines seem to coincide a little bit more with what we currently have. If we can make this work, why change it dramatically? It's going to affect fewer people potentially geographically as far as what district am I in, who do I talk to.
The city is aiming to have about 5,000 residents in each of its 15 aldermanic districts. The new map must be approved by both the Appleton Common Council and the Outagamie County Board before December 1st. State health officials consider the vaccination bonus program to be a success. Health Services Secretary Karen Timberlake says the $100 bonus led to an increase in vaccination rates.
We had over 142,000 people get their first shot between the period of August 20th when we started the program through the extension and to the end of the program on September 19th.
Timberlake admits the biggest increase in people getting shots came at the start of the program, with interest waning as the promotion went along. Funeral services get underway today for a Fond du Lac police officer that died from complications caused by COVID-19. A private visitation for family and friends of Joseph Corr will be held at Holy Family Catholic Church tonight. That will be followed by a funeral at the church tomorrow. He's survived by his wife and 2 children, including a baby born the day before his death. A memorial fund has been established for the family. There's a link at WHBY.com. Masks will be required inside city-operated buildings in Oshkosh for at least another month. City Manager Mark Roloff says he's erring on the side of caution.
We currently have this extended through October 1, and I'm planning to extend it through October 31 because I know the numbers, especially in our region, are still particularly high. We're considered very high in Oshkosh.
Meanwhile, the Oshkosh School District is expected to issue an extension of their mask mandate for all students and staff today. Coming up, work to expand broadband access. The New North Economic Development Group is partnering with national leaders to study broadband access in the state. Executive Director Barb Lemieux hopes the results will lead to a comprehensive plan to improve broadband access.
There are surveys that are being sent out to homeowners. There's also an online version of that. There will be a speed test that people could click on it, and it monitors the speed of their computer or if they're using their cell phones. A
$500,000 federal grant is helping to fund the study. Outagamie County and 3 community foundations also contributed $125,000. New North serves 18 counties in northeast Wisconsin. Study should be complete by the end of December. Follow WHBY on Twitter for breaking news and traffic updates. I'm Carol Patrizzi, WHBY News.
Hello, parents. It is Mr. Jim. And did you know it's time for story time? My podcast, Kids Short Stories, was created for our own kids. You see, my wife loved the stories I was telling to them at bedtime, and she wanted me to record them so that they could listen to them in the car or maybe during quiet time. It's now been downloaded millions of times by kids all around the world as we turn their ideas into amazing adventures. You see, kids send in their story ideas and then I create an awesome adventure about them. Maybe they're stopping the bad guy, finding a lost treasure, or riding a unicorn through the clouds. With a new adventure every single day, we have a lot of fun together. And it also decreases screen time, which we all know that battle. Well, my friends, search for me, Mr. Jim, or Kid Short Stories. So listen to Kid Short Stories on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Are you guys ready for today's adventure? Me too, let's go!